Mailsma was asked to run a project about country planning with the Wanyi people in the Gulf country of the Northern Territory. We travelled to Jilundarina in the northern part of the Wanyi Aboriginal Land Trust. There we worked with two families who call that place home. Some of the people who came out to Jilundarina had not visited for a very long time. Some had never been there before.
Oh, don't take notice of the dog. Where's God? Want to get water there? Head on the body,
With the walking, it does bring back memories from me, like with my old people, like my mom and dad and uncles and my sisters and brothers. And yeah, you feel their presence, and it just makes you feel better when you feel them there. And
it's good. It's good to walk from the camp right back up. First time for me back up here in the gorge. It's pretty well. First time on foot, like the old people done before. So today, young kids don't, get up in vehicles. It's best to get on foot like the old people done before, way back.
And at home, in Domiji, you just got nothing else to do but sit around. You go to work, come home, there's nothing else to do. And most of the people, they're just thinking about alcohol and drugs, smokes, and out here, you just got your mind off all of that.
Grown up in the white man's society. Wasn't living off the land too often, Grog and ganja's got,
We're losing most of them to the drugs and alcohol and to the society we live today. It's not healthy for us anymore. I'd like to see all these younger ones live happy. But what other way I see it grow, how I see them growing up, it's going to be hard to put them back on that track. Because, somebody come up and ask them later on down the track, well, where you come from? Who are your mob? And if they don't know, well, they got no knowledge. So that's the most important thing as Aboriginal people, is our knowledge and our cultural protocols. But out here, you bring them back out here, it's going to be, bring a life back to them.
When I used to come here before, I was with my brothers and sisters, and well, my best sister was Geraldine, and the last time me and her came out here, we got a photo taken down here, and that's what makes me feel sad, because I'm here all by myself. Like when we was out here, they was real healthy and that, and then when we all moved back to Dumji and they all started getting sick. And most of them went away to hospitals and never came back.
But yeah, our dream is to try come back home, live, and associate with the country again, grow things here, go back, live in the bush, eat bush tucker.
As long as they got a job and income, you know. Nobody could tell you what to do.
Left, right, down. Left, right, down. Outside.
I would do this every day though.
Get away from things, stress out, come live out here. Free life out here. It's like your supermarket here. You know, you got turtles and fish here, and plums and all that. Kids love plums. Yeah.
Here we just trying to get some bush plum for the kids. We happen to run across a tree with a fair few little fruits on it. Yeah, the kids never had any bush plum for a while. First time, some of them first time tasting it. That was really good. This one is a little ripe. You can tell by the bit of red on it. The more red it is, the riper it is. Yeah, good eating, nice eating, lovely eating.
Them nut, you can eat them nut out of them tree. Even that root, you can eat that. Fish is so healthy. Living off fish.
But the dreaming part is the main thing. The next lot to take over, so we got to bring them back out here, so they're going to see what they're going to take over. I'm not going to bring them out here and you're not going to tell them anything. You know, you wouldn't know where to start. He'd start wandering off in the bush and then, you know, we mightn't see him again. Some of them old people passed away with things they never even told us. But then we got to work that life out ourselves. Well, the way I see it, most of them older ones, they all passed away from homesick with country. You know? When they've been out here, they've been healthy, move around a lot. You know?
We don't know how to speak the language. It's all lost to us too.
A lot of people these days, they don't believe in their dreams. Like when you sleep, dreams are true. That's how they talk to you, them old people. Through your dreams.
And then when this society, what we live in today, complain about, oh, big mob that, big mob Aboriginal fella done that, or Aboriginal girls done that. Well, if you send the Aboriginal people back like their country, that won't happen. Start helping them to go back like their country. Out here, the king of the castle would own the king of the country here, he'd pull you up and put you on the right track. It's difficult when you got to, as an Aboriginal person, you got to live by your own cultural knowledge, and then you got to live by the Commonwealth, the government of Australia. You got to live by their ruling too, and it makes it a lot difficult for us.
Hopefully one day get this place running, up and running. My second eldest son is a gardener and he's learning a lot. And we was planning on, like, when we move out, come back out, we'll put up a big veggie garden and that. And my other son, he could chase Frederick. He was wanting to go and get some meat, and he was telling the rest of the boys they can chase it like how the old people used to do. But none of them up to it. Oh, I would do all of this on my own if I had the money. You know, move my family back out here, and that's what I really want to do. If I get a car, I will be back out here. Because it's better out here and peaceful.